What's up, denizens of YouTube, Twitch industry here, and today, as you can see behind me, I'm continuing my build, my English failure. I can stutter, yay! No, as you can see behind me, I'm continuing my own little build project, and I have finished that section of the wall, as I will show you now. As you can see, I filled it all in. There's snow falling because that's just cool. I like that. It follows. What the hell was that noise? Oh well. As you can see, it's fallen very nicely into place. Ignore that down there, that's later date. Coming all the way around here, and it's following the natural outcrop of everything, and I think it's turned out really well. Now on to what I did during the off-camera sections. As you can see, there's this little trail following the all outer edge of the wall. I thought if I put this down as a marker, it'll give me something to work towards. And today, ladies and gentlemen, that is what I'm going to be doing. Yes, I know it's not as exciting, but I promise it will get exciting. This is as far as I got. So, yeah, that's the area I'm working with. Hopefully, I can fit it in this area. I hope I can. But, again, as you can see, I started it here. I'm just going to get rid of this, actually. And I'm also going to do that, time set 0. So yeah, as you can see, that's been constructed. Lovely jubbly. Now, here comes the boring part. I have to fill it all in. Yay! Again, I could have done it off camera, but I thought I might as well just want to get an update of what I'm doing build-wise and what this village is actually going to be. Now, I'm going to throw together some little story as to why this village exists. I'll deal with that with it. There. I'm so sorry, guys. I have a stutter in real life. Hence why I got my nickname Twitch, because I also have a facial tic. And, you know, it's... you think, oh, Rich, that's really... You might think, Twitch, that's really, really cruel. I said, well, actually, no, it's my nickname, and I've rolled with it for a very long time. You know, and then I found out that it was Twitch TV, and I was like, they stole my name, copyright lawsuit. No, I didn't do that. You know, and I'm happy with it. But sometimes... it impedes my ability to get a point across. For instance, I went to university. I graduated last year to do technical theatre, which is everything that's behind the scenes. If you've ever gone to the West End to see a show, everything that you see on stage, from the costumes, the lighting, the sound, the set, the props, that is what I like to do. That was one of my passions. Hang on a minute, I've messed up. That was one of my passions, and I went to university to fulfill it. However, when I was in my third year, I was put in charge of a team, and I was very nervous. Now, the more nervous I get, the more visible my facial tics are, and the more I am likely to stutter. So you can imagine imagine me now walking into a room full of people, nice enough people, very nice, you know, first years, second years, saying, oh, you know, who was lucky enough to. See, prime example right there. I stuttered, and because I'm nervous about telling people about this, because I'm not very accustomed to talking to people, even though you don't know who I am, even if you're watching this video for that matter. And it's something that I have to put up with. So if you imagine me now in a room filled with people, my tutor's there to critique me on my ability to get a point across in these meetings. What's called a production meeting, by the way. It's where we discuss what's going to happen. I think this was the first production meeting after the meet and greet. So I'm there. I go, right. I've got my book. I've got my casings. I've got my casings, my pencil case. I've got my notes. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. And I wasn't expecting to go first. And off of the blue, the director goes, right then, Twitch, because I'm not giving you my real name. Goes, right then. We'll go to carpentry, because I was in carpentry. That's my area of expertise. I'm a carpenter slash set designer slash prop maker. Where are we on that? And of course, it's the first week. I've just been given the plans for the set, and I sit there and I start going, and I just looked like a blumbering idiot. And it was probably one of the worst situations of the day. In fact, I got out of the room and I visibly went red. I felt sick. I was like, I've just looked like an idiot in front of my classmates, my peers, and the classmates that were in the lower year below me. I'm not to say that, but that's just like I'm supposed to have a control on this, and I felt so bad about it that I had to go back in and apologize to everyone. I said, I'm very sorry. I have this twitch and stutter. It makes me look like a mental patient. It really does. And, it's something that I put up with now. Everyone had a good laugh about it. They're like, oh, it's fine. We knew what was going on. We know. The director was like, I was made aware. But I thought it would be funny to see you squirm. And I was like, oh, great. That's the relationship I'm going to have. And coincidentally, the rest of the project went ahead without a hitch. I mean, every time I stuttered, they just said, Jitters is on his way. I'm glad that didn't stick as a nickname because I don't think Jitters is a good. Sounds like a defunct X-Man, doesn't it? But yeah, that's a fun little story for you guys as I fill in this wall. I'll try and get it done as fast as I can, I swear. But yeah, so I do apologize if in my videos I stutter or I ramble on because that is what I do. I'm not very coherent or anything. What are you doing in the tree, cow? I help you. Get out of the tree. Ready? My God, he looks so. No. Lol. Sorry, got sidetracked. See, that again, stuff like that happens to me quite a lot. I'm very easily sidetracked. When I don't mean to be, but it's just, it's part of who I am. It's part of why people say they like me. And I say, Christ, that sounded so depressing. It's probably people why they say they like me, but they don't really. I'm a lonely person. No, I'm not. But yeah, so this a fun little anecdote for you there, guys. Not an anecdote, for fuck's sake. See, this is what I do. This is there. See, getting flustered, start to stutter or twitch. I'm so glad you can't see me now. Right now, I'm 100% glad you can't see me. Because that's the way. So yeah, this wall. It's a nice wall, is it not? I'm quickly moving subject. Forget that conversation. In fact, you know what? Fast forward to this point right now. I'll leave a message. Fast forward this point right now. See, that doesn't look too bad, actually. I like that. I'm going to leave... That annoys me. I guess I'll do this, this. Oh no! Oh, cool. There you go. See, that doesn't look too bad. I like that. I like it. I like it because it is mine. Yeah, I know I said I wouldn't change much of the bloody outcrop, but hey, come on. For the sake of it looking nice, that's really quite cool. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, guys. How are you? No, I'm joking. So again, guys, let me know what you think of this series. It means a lot because I'm not gonna lie. I've been out a year of college year now, and I've only ever had odd jobs. I'm only getting odd jobs with amateur groups, stuff like that, and it's such wow. Hang on, what the hell happened there? Fuck it. I'll work around that later. An idea has literally just sprung to my head. But for a person like me who loves to be creative, I mean, I've done little side projects myself just in the house. It's like a person will go to a scrapyard or a junkyard if you're American watching this, and say, "Oh, that's just junk." I will walk in and I will see a smorgasbord of things that I could probably use to make something. I don't know what, but I probably could use it to make something, and that's just the way my mind works. However, in a country where a career in the arts is frowned upon as not a legitimate career, it's very hard to get help from, say, your local job center, or not that they give much help to anyone anyway, and I mean that. I have a very strong standard that they don't give a shit about anyone who's out of work and they just want you to sign and then treat you like shit. It's true, and I say that because my cousin is currently going through that. They're making him jump through hoops, and he's a qualified. Started again. He's qualified to drive forklifts on building sites, and he's also qualified to rig scaffolding. He is a builder through and through. However, the job centres say that he's just not qualified enough to work in this day and age. But anyway, I'm tangenting now. It's very hard for me to sit around and do nothing. Hence why I started making videos on YouTube. Now, you're probably wondering, well, that's not very creative. However, I disagree. I've seen a lot of the YouTubers out there who I'm huge fans of. Huge fan of, by the way. I watch a lot of people on YouTube when I can, when I'm not watching Game of Thrones or Walking Dead or something online. Shh, no one's meant to know. And I think to myself, these guys are really, really good at what they do. They're very creative, very entertaining. In fact, I'll go out on a limb to say that half the people on YouTube are far more entertaining than anything on TV these days. Because of course, TV these days in the early 2000s was taken over by something that I love to call, or hate to call, reality TV. And then we've got shit like Made in Chelsea, The Real Housewives of whatever the fuck it's called. Or that abomination of a show called The Valleys, which is a complete negative impact on the Welsh Valleys. I know people from the Welsh Valleys. They don't act like that. They don't act like twats. They don't. It's daft. This video is just turned into me ranting about all the bad things on TV. Anyway, back on topic. I genuinely believe that a lot of the people on YouTube are very creative, and I thought to myself, well, if they can do it, why can't I? I mean, I'm kind of savvy when it comes to editing software because, again, in theatre, a lot of artists, and especially, prime example, Darren Brown, in his live shows, he loves to use media imagery, and, you know, if you've ever got to see one live, which I highly recommend you do, you will see that someone is operating a projection screen. Hang on, I need to... Let there be light! Okay, light is back. Someone is operating a projection that's on either the back of the wall or on a screen or a little movie clip that he brings up and draws attention to. I've actually used the software that they use in those professional shows, and which is called Pro Tools, which is a sound editing one, and something else called, oh god, what's it called? It's not Sony Vegas, however, that is the one that is the editing software I use. Oh god, that's gonna bug me now. I can't remember it. Oh no, I can't remember it. That's gonna annoy me. Damn, what's it called? I can't for the life of me remember. Anyway, I'll find out and I'll put it in the description, guys. But yeah, I thought to myself, well, I know how to. Oh, for God's sake. I know how to use all this stuff, so why not give it a go? And that's exactly why I'm bringing you videos like this. Because it allows my mind to stay a little bit more... Oh, for God's sake. Allows my mind to stay a bit creative. It allows me to be creative, okay? Leave me alone, I have a stutter. Genuine. Okay, that's that. What was I saying? Sand. No, I wasn't saying sand. I like the fact that there's a jungle biome and then a hills biome right here. That's brilliant. Minecraft spawning, ladies and gentlemen. I might build something over there next to here. Actually, that's a really nice spot. Back on topic. But yeah, guys, I just love being creative, and that's why I'm bringing you this. I know I've rambled on and on and on and on and on this whole video, and stupid rain. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I know I've rambled on, and I do apologise, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to do in these videos. I mean, I'll probably come to you. I'll probably say a different little story that happened to me in the week. when it comes to it. I mean, like, let's say, for instance, oh, I know what I can tell you about, but I'm probably not going to tell you about this episode. Was um, recently in Britain, in the local areas, there's been a voting poll, and I voted. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but it was definitely not the BNP or UKIP because I'm not an ignorant fucker. Um, but yeah, a little funny story happened after I did that, and I third time's the charm. I will probably tell you in the next episode, to be honest, because I feel that will be quite funny. Yes, it will. Okay, so yeah, guys. I mean, I know it's just been a bit of me placing blocks, and you've listened to. Even if you listen to, see, the more I think about having, God, 1, 2, 3, and calm. Okay, the more I talk, even if you guys are listening to this in the background whilst doing other important things like typing, or if you're looking at it on your second screen, I don't mind. I really don't. As long as I can provide entertainment and I can, because I'm doing something that I like to do, which is being creative. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy for you to do that. I don't. Do you know what? I'm gonna end it here before I stutter even more and make myself look like an idiot. So once again, guys, I'm probably gonna do a lot of this wall off camera. Hopefully by the time, hopefully when you join me next, I'll have probably finished the outer wall and then I can start work on the inner wall. Um, Even though I've done a little bit over there, but that was just because I was inadequate planning. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed my little rants, my little rambles in this one. Um, Maybe you've learned a little something about me. If you have, cool. Thank you for watching. Remember to comment, subscribe, stroke that like button because his mama never did, and I will see you next time, denizens. Peace out.